It's Friday, February 7th, 2020, and here's what's happening. Winter weather is back. Our forecast just seconds away. Plus, why some area schools are closed today, not because of the snow. The news starts
From
now.
the team that puts coverage first, this is your source for breaking news. WNY News Now.
And thanks for joining us for WNY News Now. A live look over downtown Jamestown, where a number of area schools and organizations have closed or canceled their activities through the day. A full list of those closures are available right now at WNYNewsNow.com. Video from this morning showed just how tough it was for many to get to work from across our region. Our storm interceptor spent the morning on Interstate 86. This is video that was shot near the Cattaraugus-Chautauqua County line between Randolph and Kennedy, headed westbound. Forecaster Andrew Stevenson joins us now with more on what we can expect for the rest of the day. Andrew, pretty cold, snowy, and windy right now anyways.
Yeah, but it gets better out there. Good afternoon, Justin. Good afternoon, everyone. Live look outside Jamestown. It's 23 degrees out there. We got a few snow showers flying out there. The snow will continue the rest of the day. I wanted to show you this again, the watches and warnings. All of Western New York and Northwestern Pennsylvania are still under that winter weather advisory, except they expire at different times. Up in Buffalo area, expires 6 o'clock tonight. Southern tier, Chautauqua, Cattaraugus County, expires at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. And at the top of the hour, at 1 p.m. it will expire for Warren and McKean counties in Pennsylvania. But I suspect that these watches for Chautauqua and Cattaraugus County may expire before 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. Taking a look at some of the snowfall totals we have past 24 hours from spotters. The winners were in Allegheny County, 6 inches in Whitesville, 4.1 inches in Wellsville. Silver Creek saw 2. Northeast Pennsylvania with a little over an inch of snow, and Faulkner had an inch. How much more snow are we going to get, and what's the weekend look like? I'll have that coming up in just a few minutes, but Justin, back to you for now.
All right, Andrew, thank you very much. And we remind you, stay up to date with the latest weather and news by downloading our mobile app on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Simply search WNY News Now. Other news we're following: Chautauqua County's Mayville office buildings and county courthouse was evacuated this morning after a power outage triggered the emergency system. Chautauqua County Executive P.J. Wendell tells us that due to the winter weather, evacuees were taken to the nearby Mayville Catholic Church. Wendell says at first, officials weren't sure why the emergency system was triggered, but after they determined there was no threat to public safety, the campus was reopened. The executive says no other facilities were affected by the outage and subsequent evacuation. A Jamestown man previously accused of shoving a woman and child during a domestic dispute on Lincoln Street was arrested for allegedly violating an order of protection by visiting that home last night. Police tell us that 54-year-old Miguel Rodriguez violated a stay-away order by visiting the victim. Furthermore, Rodriguez was found sitting in a vehicle nearby. Officers say they were able to stop that car and take him into custody without incident. Police say Rodriguez is charged with first-degree criminal contempt and aggravated family offense. He was held in Jamestown City Jail pending arraignment in the case. And 2 area school districts are closed today, not just because of the winter weather, but due to illness and the lack of substitute teachers. Both the Gowanda Central School and Randolph Central School districts are closed. Gowanda school officials say they have additionally canceled all after-school activities through Sunday. In a statement, officials say the number of available substitute teachers and healthy teachers staff is too low to effectively operate the schools. Hopefully, by disinfecting and limiting human contact, the spread of the flu can be slowed. In Randolph, school personnel say the decision to cancel evening and weekend events will be made and communicated to residents later on today. Well, hopefully everybody is having a good day out there. We thanks for you for joining us here on WNY News Now. Got to say hello to Wendy. Hopefully you're doing well. Hello to Linda as well. Joanna, good to see you. Good to see Jay as well. He says, hello everyone. Stay warm and safe today. Hello to Joseph and hello to Linda from Randolph. Hopefully you're both doing well. Certainly, yeah, the snow and the cold, that's the story that's happening around Western New York today. And we'll take another live look here outside over Chautauqua Lake. And you really can't see the lake too much off in the distance there. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a lake. But nevertheless, it is Western New York and certainly time of the year for it. Coming up, we have a lot more to tell you about this half hour. How the Cattaraugus County Sheriff's Office is on the hunt for new deputies. And later on, more on this weekend's winter weather. Stay with us.
EagleZip.com is your local one-stop shop for all of your home and business computer needs. Located on Fluvan Avenue Extension, just outside of Jamestown, EagleZip.com sells and services all brands of desktops and laptops, as well as servers and network equipment for your business. All new computer sales include transferring your data from your old computer, plus a 2-year warranty. Call EagleZip.com today.
Stop by EagleZip.com today and let us make computers easy for you.
When you're on the go, stay in the know by downloading the WNY News Now mobile app. Stay up to date on local news, weather, and sports that matter to you. Plus, subscribe to breaking news and weather alerts from the team that puts coverage first. In addition, watch news as it happens with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network. Download the WNY News Now app right now. It's free on the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
Every cookie sold in the Girl Scout Cookie Program helps girls learn lifelong lessons in people skills, decision making, money management, goal setting, and business ethics. It's amazing how much you can learn from a cookie. The Girl Scout Cookie Program. Think outside the box.
And welcome back to WNY News Now. The city of Salamanca is putting its name in the drawing for an HGTV hometown makeover. The Seneca Nations of Indians posted this video on their website. The popular TV network is trying to find a town for its newest show, Hometown Takeover. In Hometown Takeover, Ben and Era Napier from the hit HGTV series Hometown will lead a team of renovation pros to give that town a facelift. Towns with a population of 40,000 or less are asked to submit why they deserve this makeover. The show says the winning town would see the rehab of multiple family homes as well as the revitalization of public spaces, including parks, local diners, restaurants, and other outdoor recreational areas. Well, the Cattaraugus County Sheriff's Office is looking for candidates for this year's Chautauqua County Sheriff's Academy. Officials say applicants must live in Cattaraugus, Chautauqua, or Allegheny counties, have a high school degree, turn 21 by June of 2021, and want to work as a deputy at the Sheriff's Office. The academy starts in late August and continues through March 2021. Those interested need to apply to both the Sheriff's Office by contacting them at 716-938-2216 and to the Academy at SUNY JCC. We have links on our website. The deadline to apply is April 15th. For more information, you can head on over to WNYNewsNow.com. Well, the January jobs report is out, and the U.S. economy added 225,000 jobs last month, but unemployment rate has also gone up. Manufacturing jobs declined once again, continuing a month-long trend. However, there was a notable growth in industries including healthcare and transportation. Well, an estimated 5.8 million Americans are living with Alzheimer's disease, and a new study is suggesting a link between not getting enough sleep and the memory-robbing disease. Mindy Gaithner has more in today's Health Minute.
The health benefits are well known. Sleep is good for the body and mind, but sacrificing those Z's could be detrimental, according to a preliminary study. The findings published in the journal Science Translational Medicine suggest the loss of one night's sleep in healthy young men increased levels of tau protein in their blood compared to getting uninterrupted sleep. Studies have shown higher levels of tau protein in the blood are associated with an increased risk of developing Alzheimer's disease. In this study, researchers found that men who are not allowed to sleep had an average 17% increase of tau in their blood. Researchers caution that the study is small and inconclusive and acknowledge they were not able to determine what the increased levels might mean. However, the study shows the need for further investigation. For today's Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Mandy, thank you. While research is not yet conclusive, certain lifestyle choices such as physical activity and diet may help support brain health and prevent Alzheimer's. Certainly very, very tough disease, Andrew, and interesting to see. I know a lot of studies and doctors are out there trying to find ways to help prevent it. And as we talk about here on the program a lot with health experts, healthy lifestyle, it really boils down to that. Well, let's switch gears and get a check of that forecast. Big weather day for you today. What can we expect for really the rest of the day?
Well, it gets better. The advisories expire headed into tomorrow, and we'll finally get a brief warm-up next week, and spring is almost here.
Almost. Well, the groundhogs, they say that it's coming, but I don't know.
Maybe they're more accurate. Are they more accurate? Probably not.
No.
Yep, so let's take a look at the Jamestown Almanac yesterday. We topped off at 35 degrees with a low of 23. That is far cry of that 67 degrees set back in 1991. That would feel good. A few more months and then we'll be able to get into spring. Let's take a look at live Doppler radar. This is a 5-hour loop of the past 5 hours. As you can see, all this snow is pushing off to the east and up toward the Canada area. The heaviest snow, we are done with that. We'll get a little batch of snow moving through here in the next few hours. But most of this heavy stuff, we are done with it. And those advisories, as I said, should expire sooner. So let's take a look at future scan. Future scan for the next 36 hours. It's going to show that snow begin to taper off. We're going to be left with cloudy skies, just a few scattered snow showers tonight heading into tomorrow. But as I said, the bulk of the heaviest snow, we are done. We are over with that. Unless you're off to the east, you'll be still dealing with that over the next 24 hours. So what's the forecast for this afternoon? We got the snow. We'll see another 2 to 4 inches expected out there, but most of that heaviest snow, most of the higher accumulations, that will be off to the east. Lows, the highs today, low to mid 20s. Taking a look at tonight's forecast, the snow will begin to taper off. Temperatures in the mid to upper teens to lower 20s. Another 1 to 2 inches of snow possible out there. So we're getting there. Making progress with the sunset. 5:39, that's when the sun will set today, and this time next week we'll gain another 10 minutes. But by the end of the month, the sun will be setting just after 6 p.m. So spring is coming. We're making progress slowly but surely. Taking a look at the weekend forecast. Do you have any weekend plans? Well, we'll set it around the weather. Tomorrow, a few snow showers early. Otherwise, it will begin to taper off. We'll be left with a mostly cloudy afternoon with highs in the mid-20s. As we head into Sunday, mostly cloudy. A few scattered snow showers possible. Temperatures warm up into the mid-30s. Let's take a look at the 7-day forecast now. Coming up here in just a second here. Coming up, we'll see calmer weather headed into Sunday. And as we head into next week, temperatures will warm into the 40s. Back down in the 30s with a chance of snow showers, rain showers every single day. Justin, Norm, back to you.
All right, Andrew, thanks. Norm's at the desk with what's coming up next in sports.
Yes, Justin, hopefully with the spring, though, first, hopefully we'll be like Bill Murray on Groundhog Day, living it over and over and over and over.
If we only could, right?
Yes, well, anyways, up next, JHS's varsity boys basketball team will be on the road for a conference game tonight. That and more when WNY News Now returns.
Want weather now? Download the WNY News Now mobile app and stay up to date on severe weather alerts. Plus, anytime hazardous weather strikes, stick with the Southern Tier's only 24/7 streaming network that keeps you safe. You're all in a tornado warning, so now is the time to go to a safe place, small room, lowest floor, near the center, away from windows. What are you waiting for? Download the WNY News Now mobile app today. It's free in the Apple App Store and Google Play Store.
WNY Sports Now is powered by Phone Zone of Jamestown. With the largest inventory around, we buy and sell our own merchandise at a price that can't be beat. Have a broken screen? We'll fix it. Learn more at phonezoneshop.com.
Rejoice, sports fans, it is Friday. Welcome back to WNY News Now. I'm Norm Rodriguez with a look at sports. In Section 6 Class AA high school basketball action, tonight at 7:30, the Jamestown Red Raiders varsity boys team will be on the road for a conference battle against the Williamsville North Spartans. Jamestown is 11-5 this season and on a 6-game winning streak, defeating the Frontier Falcons 58-45 in their last game Monday. On the opposing end, Williamsville North is 11-4 and coming off a 66-63 overtime loss over the Williamsville East Flames on Wednesday. The Red Raiders' next game after this will be another road game on Tuesday against the Orchard Park Quakers, while the Spartans will be against the Lancaster Legends, which will also be next Tuesday. Sticking with local sports with a 7:05 puck drop tonight, the Jamestown Rebels will host the first of a 2-game home series versus the Wilkes-Barre Scranton Knights. The Rebels are in 6th in the East with 35 points, a single point ahead of the last place Northeast Generals. Meanwhile, the Knights have 45 points on the season, good for 3rd in the East and 11 behind the Johnstown Tomahawks. Saturday night's game will also have a 7:05 puck drop. There is more football coming for you football fans. Tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock, the 2020 XFL season will begin. Consisting of 8 teams, the first of 4 games this weekend of the revamped league will be the DC Defenders hosting the Seattle Dragons at 2 o'clock on ABC. The next game on Saturday at 5 on Fox will be the LA Wildcats on the road versus the Houston Roughnecks. With 2 more games on Sunday, the first one will be at 2 o'clock with the New York Guardians at home against the Tampa Bay Vipers on Fox. The final game of the week will be on ESPN at 5 as the St. Louis Battlehawks have a road game versus the Dallas Renegades. Consisting of a 10-week regular season, the XFL was officially revived for future operation in 2018 by Vince McMahon, the majority owner of WWE, after his first attempt failed after a single season in 2001. That's it for sports today. Back to Justin and Andrew.
All right, Norm, thank you very much. Well, back here closer to home, a benefit to raise money to help a woman who lost her home in a windstorm will take place this weekend. Debbie Maldy's mobile home was destroyed by strong winds during a storm in January. Now, she's responsible for removing the debris from her mobile home park, which she says costs more than what she received from her insurance company. A benefit featuring a Chinese auction will take place this Sunday from 2 to 5 at the Jamestown War Vets. That's at 3431 Fluvanna Avenue. Tickets can be purchased at the door for a $5 donation. Now, Andrew, since the storm, Maldy has found a new home in that same mobile home park.
That's good.
Certainly, weather, can be very devastating, but as we see time and time again, which I think is amazing with our community, is in a time of need, people come together to help each other here in Western New York, and that's probably one of the biggest reasons why we're excited to call this home for sure. So, well, let's switch gears and get a check of our forecast for for the rest of today. And really, good news is snow's coming to an end soon. is what I'm being told.
Yep, it is. Well, most of the snow, the heaviest stuff, has moved off to the east, and you saw it on radar out there. And I was looking at the chat earlier. There's been some severe thunderstorm warnings off there in the east, going down into eastern Pennsylvania. So I thought that was interesting. We're getting the snow down there. They're getting the rain and the thunderstorms.
Yeah, that is interesting. I know sometimes we get that thunder snow if conditions are right, and it's kind of a freaky phenomenon, nevertheless.
I still haven't experienced that. That'd be something interesting to experience outside, and then snow and thunder and.
Hey, you gotta love it, nevertheless. But all right, Andrew, thank you so much. That's gonna do it for us today. Of course, news continues 24/7 at WNYNewsNow.com. Gotta say hello to Wendy. Hopefully, you're doing well. April, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to Renee, David, Mike as well. Hopefully you're all having a good day. April asks, what's the illness? Flu is causing some issues for some local schools. We talked about that at the top of the broadcast. Of course, as soon as we're done here in loops, and then it's available 24/7 at our mobile app, WNY News Now. Download it today. That's going to do it for us. News is always online at WNYNewsNow.com. We leave you with this live look over downtown Jamestown. Stay warm, folks. We're back Monday.